And good evening. We are in Vienna, and today's flight is going to take us to Innsbruck. I was expecting clearer weather, but it seems we're in for a soupy, rainy weather. So right now we are parked at gate F26 or Foxtrot 26. We are going to be flying the Phoenix A320 dash 200 with the CFM engines in the Austrian Airlines livery. We are Austrian 127. We're connected to Vatsim, but there's no event and there's no controller anywhere in Austria right now, in virtual Austria. So our payload is passengers, 140 passengers, and cargo of 2.3 tons and fuel of 5.6 tons. And with that, we'll start our aircraft. It's raining. I doubt if we'll be able to do no visual circling approaches in this weather, just straight in localizer DMA approach at Innsbruck, if not a go around or diversion. So battery on, 1 and 2, external power. Let it do the self test. It says maximum 40 seconds, shouldn't take more than, maximum 40 seconds, While that is being done, let's go here. We'll be taking off in around 47 minutes. QNH 1011. And in the standby, and we can pull this, uncage this. I hope my voice is clear. Right. Smoke detector fault. Okay. Right. Let's align the IRS. 1, 2, 3. APU test, fire test. Done. Master APU switch on, and 1, 2, 3 start. EGT rising, N1 rising. Come on, come on, come on. AP available. Let the EGT come down. And then the generator turns on. Right, available. And with that we can start our chronometer and wait for 3 minutes or 2 minutes before we can start the APU bleed for some air conditioning, although it's outside air temperature is 16. Right, I'll get the aircraft loaded. 140 passengers, 2.3 tons of cargo, 5.593 or 5.6, right, more or less the same. So boarding and refueling by GSX. Let us initialize the FMGC.
Please don't load the aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Actually, I was supposed to go to the ATSO menu, AOC menu, and attach, but no, not right now. Flight init data request. It's the 3rd of March 2026. It's around 6 minutes past 10 at night at my place. Right, so with the AOC menu done, receive messages, we can keep it here. Control 1, GC data page, fine, current AirRack.
Fuel truck is in position.
Oh, the boarding has started.
Please don't load the aircraft until the fuel truck arrives.
There he comes. I think there should have some more variations to these models for the human models for the refuelers. It's the same guy who comes out and opens the fuel hydrant. Yeah, same model every time. Let's go inside and watch. I meant, oh, so the passenger is going to start coming in through that closed jetway. They're just going to smash through. Okay, FMGC. Right, so data, and then init A, request, alternate is Munich and Germany. So we'll be cruising at an altitude of flight level 300 or 30,000 feet. And I can look at my OFP, which I can bring up.
Fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
And temperature at the top of climb, outside air temperature is minus 42 according to our flight plan. And as you can see, there's coverage in Czech Republic, but not in Austria. Germany too. So I'll put that away. So minus 42 it was, if I remember correctly. We'll look at that again, sorry. Top of climb, cruise, temperature, outside air temperature, minus 42. Yeah, just 2 degrees. Let's not be too finicky. Slash. Right, over here it's minus 50, it's plus 15, so ground temperature, that's cost index 6. We're going to go slow. We are Austrian Airlines 127. Right, now according to our so let's get the winds on the line, the winds, west winds. So this is the diff rip, so F part, we're in the F part of the diff rip, and then we can go to the secondary flight plan, copy active. Now I'm not going to show it on screen, but there's a well-known airline pilot who also runs a YouTube and a Twitch channel and does flight simulation videos since quite some time, Blackbox 711, and on his website you can find some engine out procedures for most of the European airports at least. So here, that's what we're going to use the secondary flight plan for. So after this, we're going to go to FMD. That is the VOR next to Vienna Airport where we are. It's called Fisherman. I can't pronounce it properly. So it's frequency is 110.4 FMD Foxtrot Mike Delta / at a bearing of the runway heading. So we'll depart on runway heading, which is runway 29er. And let me look at the map again. I'm looking at the map. 291. So runway heading is 291. Sorry, 291. And 8 DME. So let's put that fixed bearing. PBD01 here. So yeah, so it won't show right now because it's still aligning. So PBD01, and after that we're supposed to make a left turn to a waypoint called Whiskey 951. So I'm looking at his web page, and yes, PBD 01 and Whiskey 951. I hope it's in the database. I hope so. We'll take the nearest one, 10 nautical miles, and we'll enter. Okay, invoice available. Invoice. Let's have a look at the invoice. There's an invoice refueling bill. Oh, I forgot. Chrono has been more than 5 minutes. I'm supposed to turn on the APU bleed and all white lights off. Always do this. Lights. Right, so where's our... Oh, the bill went away. Okay, sorry. So, back to the engine out SID. So once we turn left to Whiskey, is it correct? Depart from runway 29. Clear the discontinuity. Turn left to Whiskey 951, and then lateral revision hold, and let's do a computed hold, and let's get rid of this, and we'll have a hold here. After that we can, destination is back to Vienna. So that's our engine out procedure. I don't know whether I've done it correctly or not. I can go to the plan page, plan, ND to plan. So we'll depart via runway 29, that's the FMD VOR. At 8 DME we turn left. We're supposed to turn left, Whiskey, oh fine, whatever. So it's turning right. Fine, I'm not going to spend more time on this engine out SID because it's the same and I've got the failures off. So diffs rip radnav FMD frequency set, okay, and rip init B page. Let's go to init B page, and now we should have our We are still loading passengers. Baggage. Passengers are loaded, but the baggage is being loaded. So we'll wait for the final load sheet, and it's done. Okay, it's done. It should give me an intimation. Loading is done. Loading is completed. Come on. Expo 2025 Osaka. Right, so let's do some other tests while we wait for that. Let's do the CVR test. So I'll speaker off. RMP radio panel to interphone, and let's do this interphone valve and do this volume off, do this. If the parking brake is set, it is, then we can go up here and press and listen. It's a constant tone, so fine, we can go back. Now, in order to turn back the speakers, we have to click and then to set them to 1 o'clock position. And both radios, then we have to back to radio. Interphone can go full. Passenger announcements and radio. Interphone to full. Right. Frequencies are set. Transponder set. That's all okay. Yeah, ECAM recall check. 1, 2, 3, normal. Oxygen mass test. Okay, all that done. And loading, request deboarding, request boarding. So that's done. Okay. Loading is done. We can operate the jetway. Right. Okay. So we should have the company message by now. We have the company message, so let's go here. Receive messages. Load sheet. This is the final load sheet, I guess. Not the preliminary. Zero fuel weight is 57.5 tons. Then we need the CG, max CG, 29.7 tons. Fuel in tanks is 5.6 rounded off. Okay. We'll keep it on this. So 57.5. And we'll put 29.7, 5.6, and let it do the calculation. And route reserve we can do, yeah, that is done. We can, according to OFP, we can do 15%. And let me bring up the OFP again and show you guys. Yeah, we're Navigraph charts app. So contingency fuel 15 minutes, so that's 15%. Alternate is 1.4 rounded off. So alternate 1.4, and yeah, this is 1.2, no, 1.1. That remains at 1.1. So let's just enter this 1.1, and that takes care of init B. And then we have performance, progress, and store page, but we won't need to store any pilot waypoints. So let's go to the performance on the EFP. Okay, aircraft loaded. Performance, takeoff performance, runway surface is wet. Sync the load sheet, sync the live weather, calculate 137. Let me write that down on a paper. I have a form printed out. I usually do that unless I'm in a hurry. Flex is 66. NADP to departure is at 1600 feet acceleration. And trim, okay, it's a flap 2. Why is it a flap 2 takeoff? I'm not going to force it to flap 1, but fine. We have a long runway, but trim is neutral. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to force it to flap 1. Okay, let's also do we'll be landing most probably, or just a minute. What are the winds currently at Innsbruck? They are 08012 knots. So they are coming from, we should be landing at runway 08 then. If they are 08012 knots, but then there's this variable as scattered clouds, no significant change. We should be coming in from 08. See, because the heading of runway 08 is 0.77 degrees. So this is, we should change the arrival runway. So let's change the arrival runway to apply METAR. Yeah, see, 12. Let's change the arrival runway to 08. Now we have a headwind. Good. Landing weight. Just a minute. We have a gross weight of gross weight. Let me have a look at my sheet on the flight plan. Takeoff weight will be 62.9 tons and landing weight will be like 61.5. Let's do that. Let's use that as a ballpark figure. 61.5. Enter that. Medium auto brake, that takes care of that. And now it's manual land, max reverse. So we'll just be able to make it right. So yeah, dispatch performance, landing dispatch performance done. I think that's what they call it. Right. By the way, I got this from the Discord, unofficial Well, official, unofficial, they have cabin announcements and they have, yeah, EFP liveries. Or background, sorry, wallpapers. Right, we're not going to be restricted to any stop altitude or initial climb altitude. We're cleared all the way to cruise altitude. Flight directors on, 1011. APU bleed on. Right. Performance done. Progress. Okay. MCDO setup done. Now before I move on, let me read my checklist. MCDO setup. Clearance. Okay. Standby instrument. Checked. Have I checked it? 1011. So if it's 151, set the V2 to 151. Standby bug V2 151. Yeah, just go down here. No. I'm using the mouse wheel now. Yeah, that's it. Right. Before pushback, seat belts, harness belts adjusted, fuel on board check, FMS takeoff data cross check, MCDU performance flight plan page done, external power can go off, and before start checklist. Cockpit preparation completed, gear pin and covers removed, signs on and auto, which means the seat belt sign on and smoking to auto. It is to nav. Fuel quantity is 5.560 kilograms. Takeoff data set, bearer reference set. And request start clearance. In the Phoenix, you can simply press the beacon light, turn it on. That will start the pushback procedure. Let it do its stuff.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
There she is. And the stairs are going to disconnect. Yep.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
There you go. He's lowering the stairs. And he's going to just... Oh, the stairs are just going to move by themselves. No, they're not going to move by themselves. He's going to push them back. That's good. That's good animation. Reset the drone camera and right. Come on. What am I missing? We'll be doing orange line.
Release parking brakes.
Okay. Vienna traffic, Austrian 127, pushing back at gate Foxtrot 2626 on the orange line. Vienna traffic.
In Vienna, delivery ground tower, no tower controller on land.
Oh, thank you. We have some, oh, we have ATC now. Oh my. Okay, we'll have to request Okay, departure runway is 29 according to the ATIS. Yeah, we have showers, condition report. Right, let's just tune into delivery 122 125. I didn't know, I didn't realize I was too busy. So 122. Nice of that guy to let me know. 125. Delivery, good evening. Austrian 127 requesting clearance to Innsbruck.
Austrian 127, we delivery, good evening. Information is Romeo, clears destination Innsbruck. Souville 1 Charlie departure, runway 29, climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1000, QNH 1011.
Clear to Innsbruck via Souville 1 Charlie departure. Runway 29 is the departure runway. Initial climb altitude is 5,000. Squawk code is 1,000. Austrian 127.
Austrian 127, read the correct report ready.
Oh, we have TDD. Command message, please monitor CDM and a message CDM. Let me see what that is. Oh yeah, allow that. VDGS. Okay, confirm. Yep. Right. Okay. Let's just alright, we better get going. Delivery Austrian 127 ready for pushback.
Austrian 127, contact ground 121.6, goodbye.
121.6, bye bye. 121.6, and I might as well tune in the tower frequency before I contact him, right? What's the tower frequency on my client? It's 119.4, 119.4. There we go. Ground, good evening. Austrian 127 requesting pushback.
127, hello, set 4,000, push approved, blue line.
Roger that. Pushback approved, blue line. So I'll have to interrupt my pushback. Interrupt the pushback, change direction. It's going to be blue line now.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, let's start the elapsed timer and release the parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start engine.
Okay, let's. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Oh. Cabin announcements. So yeah, control 5, control 4, control 6, ignition, and this can go to auto.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for Worthington start.
Destination Guten Abend, Austrian 180, request taxi Brautu.
Then 190, guten Abend, Foxtrot 32 via exit 32 and Blue Line.
Dear passengers,
Foxtrot
may we have
32
your
via
attention
exit
for the
32
international
and Blue
safety
Line, Austrian
regulations.
180.
Please remove your earphones for this important announcement. Our aircraft has 8 emergency exits, 2 in the front, 4 over the wings, and 2 in the rear cabin. They are marked as exit. Illuminated strips on the floor lead to these exits. Your seat is equipped with a seat belt. To close the belt, fit the 2 ends together.
Silly
To
me.
open it, lift the upper part of the buckle. As turbulence can occur, you
I
are
didn't even
required to
set
have your
this
seatbelt fastened
part,
whenever
sure.
seated. This also applies when the seatbelt signs are switched off.
Right.
In the event of
Got
a loss
that
of
done.
cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop from the panel above you. Pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask and secure it by pulling the elastic strap over your head.
Cockpit to ground.
Put on your
We have a
own
good engine
mask
start.
before
You can
assisting
disconnect.
children and other passengers.
Location, yes.
A life vest is located under your seat. Upon order from the crew, take the life vest out, open the pouch, and pull the life vest over your head. Make sure that the red inflation tube is facing forward. Pass the strap around your waist, fasten it at the front, and pull it tight.
Logo lights. We need the logo lights.
Upon leaving the aircraft through the emergency exit, pull the red tag to into the red tube. Cross your arms in front of your life vest. For safety-related information, also refer to the card by your seat. For takeoff and landing, stow your carry-on baggage, laptops, and other heavy items in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. If you are seated in first row or in an emergency exit row, stow your carry-on baggage in the overhead
Okay,
bins only.
those are the pins.
Please be careful when opening the overhead bins, as items might fall out. In case of an emergency, you must leave all your carry-on
Right.
baggage in
Taxi.
the bin.
Before taxi.
Smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes is not permitted at any time.
After start, anti-ice
All
or
electronic
off
devices
or
with
on.
transmitting function
ECAM
must be
status
switched off or
checked.
turned to
Pitch
flight
trim
mode.
set.
On today's
Rudder
flights,
trim
you may use
0.
our wireless
Okay.
services.
Let's
Make sure
do
your
takeoff
electronic
flaps.
device is in flight mode before you turn on your Wi-Fi connection. Inform the crew immediately should your electronic device become damaged or produce heat or smoke. Please fasten your seatbelt.
We got
and
flaps
pull it
too.
tight. Make sure that the back of your seat is in its full upright position. Your table is stowed and your window shade is open. You are required to observe all signs and to follow the instructions given by the crew. We are now ready for takeoff.
Alright.
Prepare for takeoff.
Flight control checked. Okay, that's a ding dong. Reset. Ground Austrian 127 requesting taxi to runway 29.
Then 127, set clock 1000, taxi at point runway 29 via Whiskey and Mike.
Sorry, we'll set squawk 1000 and taxi runway 29 via Whiskey and Mike, Austrian 127. Oh, forgot to do that. What's the squawk code for if I'm not going to set it? There you go. Well, let's just see Whiskey and Mike on our maps. Let's remove the OFP and we can zoom in and right, I need the Symlink on. Symlink, maybe a Symlink, and yeah. So we are basically over here on the blue line. Oh, download update. Oh, cancel it, cancel it. So we'll be going to whiskey all the way, and then Mike like this. Whiskey, whiskey, and then Mike onto Alpha 1, I guess. So that's the whole taxi route. And I got this the last time I did a flight here also. Right. Parking brake off. Brake off thrust. Auto brake max. Spoilers armed. Spoilers are not arming. Oops, sorry, too fast, too fast, too fast. Too fast. Whiskey. On the blue line. Why are my spoilers not arming? Flaps down. I'll have to use the mouse to arm the spoilers. I'm on whiskey. I'm on whiskey now. Come on. A little bit of thrust wouldn't hurt. Yeah, that's whiskey. On whiskey. Takeoff config. Normal. Predictive wind shear on, radar on, terrain on, and oh, why have we stopped? Terrain on ND. Slightly more. It's either too fast or too slow. And what else do we have here in on Vatsim? We are being controlled by Vienna radar, which is 132.160. Now we're going to keep following this taxiway to the right, I guess. Is that so? Yeah, whiskey. Turn on the wipers. Turn on the wipers. Let's negotiate this turn and then
127, select tower 1194, cheers.
1194, cheers. Okay, yeah, let's stop here. Okay. Tower, good evening, Austrian 127, taxiing to runway 29 via Whiskey and Mike.
Austrian 127, good evening, wind 320 degrees 5 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Runway 29 clear for takeoff, Austrian 127. Come on, more thrust, keep moving, look left and right. Keep moving. Come on, so slow.
Vienna Tower, good evening, Radio 14 Golf Charlie, inbound ILS runway 34.
Ryanair 1 for Golf Charlie, hello, 320 degrees, 5 knots, runway 34, clear to land, Bravo 4, approved.
Clear to land, runway 34, Ryanair 1 for Golf Charlie.
Wipers on, but they don't do anything. See, in MSFS, they don't do anything. Well, they do. They are cleaning something. Oh, nice. So we've got this. We got the next. Which one is this? Alpha 2. We'll take Alpha 2. I think that's the last. And yeah, let's go there. Alpha 2. Runway 29er. Setting us transponder properly. Transponder to Tara. Landing light up. Sorry. Landing lights. I can't see like this. On. Strobe lights on. Taxi lights to take off since we've got the clearance. And we can turn the wiper off. So before takeoff, clearance. Sorry, checklist. Flight controls checked, flight instruments checked, briefing confirmed, flap setting config 2, weather radar all done, and ATC set, ECAM memo, takeoff no blue, takeoff no blue. Okay, let's do this. Landing lights on, strobe lights on, nose light takeoff. TCAS mode selected Tara. And brake fans off. And packs 1 and 2 as desired. And that's a very bad lineup. Okay. Cabin crew advised TCAS, Tara, engine mode selector, ignition or normal. Let's set it to ignition as we have some precipitation here, so ignition. And let's take off. NG N12, N1 thrust to 55%, 50%. Let's hold the brakes. N1 50%. And we'll do flex climb.
Ryanair 1 for Golf Charlie, contact ground 121.6 over.
121.6, Ryanair 1 for Golf Charlie.
60 knots. We should be on the center line. 80. Release back pressure. Should be on the center line. And here comes V1. And rotate. Why did I get this? Cha-ching. Flaps up. Oh, sorry, gear up.
Ocean 127, contact green radar 134.675 over.
134.67. Thank you for service. Bye bye. And lever to climb. And we can do the flaps 13467, right, do that. 134. 7. Okay, flaps 1. Wind radar, good evening, Austrian 127 at flight level 290, climbing to flight level 5000.
7, hello, identified, and flight level 24.
Roger that, climbing to flight level 240.
The 950, descend 3000 feet, clear to left before.
Actually, I wasn't climbing to flight level 500, but right, whatever.
Correct, okay, on the flight 900, descend 3000, clear to left before.
And map 18 degrees, so we don't need the anti-ice here. Look at that weather. The weather. Forgot to turn on the chrono. Nose lights can come off now. Turn off lights, when we turn off lights come off. Seatbelt signs. Spoilers armed.
Wien Radar, servus, schönen guten Abend. Austrian 15 Golf. Flight level. Flight level 250, descending 170, information Charlie. Flight Golf unidentified, Alex approach 34, descend level 1. Expect the Alice to respond.
And here's a cloud break.
Austrian 15
Radar, servus von der Lufthansa 182, flight level 258, descending 170 inbound master.
Expect Alice approach number 34, clear there to 5.
This is going to master.
34 near the 5 November transition, Lufthansa 182.
Ah, look at that. Cloud break. Sorry, could you repeat the frequency again? 13, just a minute. 132.16. Thank you for your service. Bye bye.
Flying 290,
132. 132.16.
120.
Wind radar, good evening. Austrian 127 at flight level 141, climbing to flight level 240. Climbing to flight level 300, Austrian 127. Okay, we're going to 30,000 feet now. That's a thick cloud cover. Fine.
971, Austrian 618.
When 618 is giving the high mark 34675, level.
Danke sehr. 34675 Austrian 618. Bis später.
Sure, sure.
In radar level 50 and 200 having a good company with more sector.
200 auch mit Ihnen guten Abend, direkt zu Zurich.
Direct to Zurich.
So,
Did you for November take to the front transport via Lima QNH 1014?
Foxtrot via Lima 1014. Foxtrot.
there's no ATC at Innsbruck.
Confirmed cleared level was 130.
Okay.
Sunflex 1021, the cleared level was 130, not 140.
1014, QNH is 1014, no significant change. Arrival runway winds are 0 at 0.
Sunflex 1021, radar, hello?
Center 121.
12
Yes,
knots.
the cleared level is was for you was 130, not 140. So please descend.
Temperature
Yes, now
16.
just holding a little bit, center 121, I'm pushing now.
Austrian 466, descent level 180. Ryanair 9 Echo, traveling eastbound, I need you on an odd level. Would you prefer 370 or 350?
350.
Cockpit expects in about 6 minutes due to crossing traffic.
Minutes. Right, so let's just reduce the system sounds.
Charlie Alpha, start with approved.
Landing lights off, tracted.
Then 466, contact Wien 134675. Servus.
Should have done that before. Right, we've got some no company message.
Der Vorteil Member, please contact Wien. Der Vorteil, Sie sind schon auf der Bahn. Achtung, contact Wien 132905. Servus.
13295, bitte Ihr Partner.
Ja, Achtung, hier der Rolling Point ist ungefähr 2 Flugzeuglängen hinter Ihnen.
Copy.
So as I was saying,
Contact 1021, contact Wien 132905. Goodbye.
there's no ATC at Innsbruck,
13295, center 121,
so we're free to choose our own approach according to the winds. So if the winds remain the same, we're going to land at runway 08. We might be able to, I might not be able to do the LOWI ATIS. We have a LOWI ATIS, so we have Innsbruck ATIS.
Hello, please contact Wien on 132950. Goodbye.
Okay. There's more. We've got something at Innsbruck now.
Hello, and also with you. Contact Wien on 132-9050. Seven contact Wien 132.9050.
Austrian 127 will contact 132.950.
Great. So just ABC Mike, contact München radar 129.1.
So 132 decimal 132 95 950. Is that it?
Niner Echo contact Wien 132.950.
Wien radar, good evening. Austrian 127, cruising at flight level 300, approaching waypoint Bagdi.
Austrian 127, hello, that's the first jet, acknowledge.
Could you repeat that again, sorry?
Direct to Nanit.
Direct to Nanit, do we have a descent altitude?
Negative, maintain level 300.
Roger that, maintaining current flight level.
Dear Fortune in November, identified 5,000 feet, climb 9,000 feet.
Okay, direct to Nanit. Direct to Nanit. Yes. Okay, let's enter R. LOWI is 2804 knots. Let's do the refresh. Refreshing. Okay, yeah. It's not clear. It's not clear. We have no ATIS at. I was looking at the wrong ATIS. Okay, fine. So it is correct. It is correct. 070, 5 knots.
Dear Fortune in November, contact München 127.955. 127.955, into the airport helmet for Airbus.
QNH 1014. 14. Now, at Innsbruck, it's the controller who gives you the arrival runway, so we have no approach right now. So we can just leave the barrow, the minimums empty right now. Let's see what he has in store for us. Alright, where's Nanit?
Vienna radar, good evening, Lufthansa 727, heavy flight level 400.
Lufthansa 727, being hello, identified.
Wien radar, Austrian 127. Could you inform us which approach to expect at Innsbruck?
117 Innsbruck is currently uncontrolled, so you can use whatever approach you like.
Roger that, thank you. We'll use a localizer.
Good.
I don't know why, but my plane, aircraft data link APSU is really close.
Localizer DME 26.
Do you want to terminate the data link?
Yeah, my system that died, so yeah, we can't.
Star is
Okay, my uniform thanks for letting me know. Terminate.
Nana to Alpha. Let me have a look at the flight plan.
7 version 76, 9 Alpha, descent flight to 290.
Flight plan says Nana to Alpha. Nana to Alpha. Via Rottenburg.
Contact 1021, contact München 120, das ist 780.
Insert
120, 780, contact 16122.
insert. And yeah. Go to Nanit. No, I didn't want to delete it.
My uniform, expect Nixie, flight level 240 or below, report ready for descent. Direct 7 Charlie Alpha, wind is 210 degrees, 3 knots, runway 16, clear for takeoff. 16, clear for takeoff.
Twin radar, good evening, Swift, 022 with you at 330.
3022, we hello identified, clear like Baruk.
Clear like Baruk, Swift, 022.
At route. Yeah, but I'm going to take the where's my circling? Come on. All runways. Approach runway 08. Come on, where's the circling? Circling.
Twin radar, are we clear the rest Balad or Barok? Swift, 022.
Swift 022, clear like Baruk.
All runways 08.
Like Barok. Swift, 022.
Chopper 127, descent flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Austrian 127. Let's do that. Manage mode, descending. Yep. So we're going, I can't find the chart for circling DME approach. Circling visual approach. Localizer, right. Right.
Precise my uniform, descent flight level 210, cross Nixie level 240 orbital.
Nanit to Rottenburg, and that's it.
Swift, question Swift 022, just confirm inbound Baruk, Bravo Alpha, Romeo uniform work.
Yes, we are like Barok. Swift, 022.
So our star is basically Nanit to Rottenburg, that's it. After that, Advig and all the
Quebec 7 Charlie Alpha, identified 3000 feet, terminal level 200.
For Innsbruck, ICAO code. Radial will be the opposite of the runway heading, 257. 4 nautical miles. And Innsbruck.
Lufthansa 727, rate of descent 2000 or greater.
Rate of descent 2000 or greater,
10.
77.
And just for situational awareness, we'll also do a extended center line for runway 26 at Innsbruck, because we'll be approaching that first. So that's the opposite of the runway heading, which is 077, and that's for runway 26. So yeah. So I'll just get ready to tune in 126.200.
During 7 Charlie Alpha, clear like Gasly.
Like the Gasly, traveling.
With their 8 Mike uniform, you're still not descending, so descend level 210, and then it's approved, you are back.
So good evening, Echo 005 Heavy with you, Federal 320.
Regular 005, being allowed identified, clear direct Baruch.
Right, so
Direct Baruch 005, and just to confirm and maintain Federal 305.
Gotcha. With the also 2, descent flight with 250.
are these the Peter tubes? Is that a Peter tube?
Lufthansa 6, Customer Plus 7, 69 Alpha, descent flight level 130, cross and RDSL.
That's what I want to do on RDSW. The cruise Lufthansa 80 from Charlie and 260 in Moldavani.
Lufthansa 18 from Charlie, being allowed identified. Thank you. Lufthansa 18 from Charlie, 3260 not polite for sequencing.
It's 260 left, that's 8 from Charlie.
Lufthansa 769 Alpha, speed 310 knots per greater for sequencing. After 127 on the Pinnacle 122.8.
122.8. Thank you for your service. Bye bye.
299 Echo, contact ASR 130.450.
Okay, let's brief the approach briefly, because things will get busy really quick. So let me put up the charts app on the screen. I don't have the sim link on, so I can't have the aircraft icon triangle. We're approaching Nanit. After Nanit, something like this, we'll be going on to Rottenburg, and that's the end of the star or the arrival procedure. And then from Rottenburg we go to Advig. That's the localizer DME approach. You can use that, or you can use the other special localizer Romeo DME approach if you want to go to Advig. And after that we'll turn on the localizer capture. We'll press the localizer button, and that will give us the lateral guidance, although it's an offset localizer. I think it's an offset one, right? And we'll be descending via the track FPA mode, flight path angle, and we'll be descending at an angle of, where is it, 3.77, that's it, 3.77 or 3.8 to round it off. So our MDA, I'm going to do the circling approach at Innsbruck at this point around this NDB 4.2 OEV DME. We'll break off at 230 over the ski jump, and then go all the way to the Axum Church along the power lines, high tension lines, do a 180, come back and land at runway 08, doing a visual approach. So that's the whole plan. And yeah, so let's do a further descent to 9,500 feet. And we can select auto brake medium at Innsbruck. The visual approach, yeah, you need weather conditions that are suitable for the visual approach, but I have to look at that METAR visibility 9999. Okay, so we're passing Nanit and going to Rottenburg VOR, which is supposed to be a holding point also, but there's no ATC, so we'll just do as briefed, fly as briefed from Rottenburg direct to Advig. Let's go down to the approach mode. VLS is 131, approach speed is 136. Okay, we are coming in slow, but we'll be at a high gradient, no doubt. Right. I hope there's no cloud cover. Was flight at level, scattered, overcast at 120, scattered at 8,000, but not below that. So we should be able to come down below the clouds and do a circling visual approach in the valley, which, yeah. So I'll set the minimums at 3,700 feet. Those are the minimums for the circling approach. Here we are, Rottenburg. Flight plan After that, the cells and Advik. We will need the landing scales for the localizer. And let me bring up the chart for this. So we should be able to capture the localizer at 9,500 feet at the final approach fix, which is at 90 nautical miles from the OEV VOR, and keep descending. At this point, 6.2 DME, which is roughly around the point where we reach the RUM NDB. We'll break off at towards the left at a heading of 230 and then turn right at 260 over the high tension wires. I can't find the approach charts for the visual. So yeah, here we go. Passing Rottenburg. Coming up the diesel point. 1014. Okay, 1014. Let's take out the brakes. Decelerate. Localizer mode armed. Still a nav. Right. Speed brake off. Flaps 1. I want to be in configuration 2 by the time I descend. Still nav, localizer in blue. Lock star and track FPA. Let's descend 3.8 degrees, flaps 2 and minus 3.8 degrees. And gear down. And let's descend to 4,000 feet. There we go, come on, descend, descend, descend. We are below, we are way below. See that? How it runs away, the speed is running away. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127 at 15 DME for the localizer runway 26 approach. Innsbruck traffic, be advised, Austrian 127, we will be doing the visual circling approach at for runway 08, and we'll be informing you at the break-off point. Okay, 13 DME, seatbelt signs on. Okay, good. Speed brake off. No, let take it out. Keep it out. I am not sure at all how my landing will be here. It's a very, I think, yeah, not good. Oh, we're going down. We should be up on the glide slope. .8. We won't climb down below. Okay, yeah, heading 230, pre-selected. Let's just level off at 4,000. It's going to do that in any case.
2,500.
Right. Speed, let's just increase the speed. 161. Right. Let's keep this as a normal. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127, 6 nautical miles from runway 26. We'll be breaking off for the visual circling approach, runway 08. Innsbruck traffic. Okay, 6.1 DME, and there's the ski jump. Localizer 4.4, 4.2, localizer off, and heading to 230. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127, breaking off at for visual circle approach for runway 08. Innsbruck traffic. So we have a line of high tension wires running here just along this road or track, and we'll be flying around that all the way till Axum village, till the Axum church, and that's when we do a 180-degree turnaround. And yeah, basically nice scenery. Look at the ski jump. So basically we turn around and land at runway 08. So let me just start my replay tool, recording tool. Let's record this. Let's slow down a bit. 155. and slightly this heading along the high tension wires is 264, roughly 264. Two 264.
1000.
Now we have to look out for the Axum Church. That's the spire, tower for the Axum Church. We'll keep to the left of that tower, church spire, slightly to the left, and then as soon as we cross Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127 approaching Axum Church, Innsbruck traffic, and that's the church. As soon as we cross it, we're going to do a 180. So yeah, manage speed, manage mode, flaps 3 and flaps 4. Signs on. Sign should be on.
Terrain ahead. Pull
On, yeah, on.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Up, yeah, we're going 180, 180. We're going 180, 180.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Don't you worry, Airbus. We're going 180. Spoilers, I have to arm it with my mouse, unfortunately.
1000.
Okay, and yeah. We'll be going at 257. 077, sorry, runway heading. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127, short final, runway 08. Innsbruck traffic. And this is where I disconnect the autopilot. Flight director's off. Oops, we're too high, we're too high. Well, we're going to do a go around for this. We can't. There's no way we can land this. There's no way we can land this. There's no way we can land this. Not smooth landing. Not good. We have a headwind. Yes, that's good. I don't want to press on with this unless I am pretty sure. I am too high. Slow down the descent rate.
4.
Descent rate, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down.
300.
Come on, come on. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down, slow it
40, 30, 20, retard.
Ah, come on, come on, come on. Land. Land, baby, land. Land, land,
20,
land.
retard.
Oh, come on. Ooh, go. Reverses. I want the reverses. Reverses green. Come on. It's full braking, no reverses. I have the wrong controls set up. I realized. Okay. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127 backtracking runway 26. Innsbruck traffic. Okay, that was close. it off. Okay, turn on the fans. Welcome to Innsbruck. That was some landing. I mean, that must have scared the passengers. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Flaps are up. We turn on the APU. APU 1 and 2. Right. Screens can go off. Let's vacate the runway as soon as possible for the traffic. Here we go. Vacate to the left. Oh, I didn't have the takeoff lights on. Sorry about that. Tara off. I'm not doing the reverses, sorry. Innsbruck traffic, Austrian 127 vacated runway 08, Innsbruck traffic. There we go, brake fans off now. I need GSX for select from the map. We'll do gate parking 4, select, show me the spot and activate Innsbruck Airport. That's where we're parking. Okay. What happened at the airport? Wow. What happened to my scenery? I guess the Axum Church.
Geräte wieder einschalten, wenn Sie diese griffbereit haben. Dennoch ist das Telefonieren an Bord weiterhin untersagt. Vielen Dank, dass Sie mit uns geflogen sind. Wir wünschen Ihnen einen schönen Tag bzw. eine angenehme und sichere Weiterreise. Servus und auf Wiedersehen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until our colleagues from the cockpit have switched off the fasten seatbelt signs. You may switch on the transmitting function of your electronic devices now, but only if you have them within reach. Nevertheless, may we remind you that telephone calls on board are still not allowed. Thank you very much for being our guest today. We wish you a very nice day or a quick and safe onward journey. Servus and goodbye.
Okay. Right. Looks like the Axum's church scenery does not play well with the Innsbruck, Innsbruck. I'll have to use that separately. So here come the replays now. Turn off GSX, turn off Quartel, and log off from Vatsim. There you go. Turn on all the lights. For the replay, load the replay. And here we go. If you liked what you see, please leave a like if anyone's watching, and do consider subscribing.